Hello everyone, I welcome you all for my YouTube channel. Myself Vasan Kumar S. In this session, I am going to explain you the problems on inverse Z transforms. So this is the problem I have taken. Obtain the inverse Z transform of U bar of Z, which is equal to Z by Z minus 2 into Z minus 3. So first thing I will explain you how to solve this problem, the procedure of solving this problem. So the given problem will be of the form U bar of Z is equal to a function of Z by function of Z. Function of Z by function of Z. So always the denominator should be in terms of factors. It should be have factors. Okay. So and then consider this is the first thing. Second procedure is divide the function by Z. On both the sides, you are going to get a function called a new function you are going to get, which is divided by Z, and factors of this will be G1 of Z into G2 of Z. So then resolve this into partial fraction. Resolve this by partial fraction. By partial fraction. After resolving this into partial fraction, you will get the values of A and B. You will get the values of constant, whatever the constants. And these two factors should be non-repeated factors. Main thing here, it should be a non-repeated factor. Non-repeated factor. Non-repeated factors. You should have non-repeated factors. Then after finding the values of A and B, substitute over here and then multiply throughout by Z. Multiply, the step number 3 is multiply by Z and taking ZT inverse on both the sides, you are going to get ZT inverse of U bar of Z as UN. This is the way of finding the inverse Z transformation. So in case, note, in case if you get the repeated factors like Z minus K whole square, Z minus K whole cube, if you get Z minus K whole square, Z minus K whole cube, then the numerator should be of the form. Then the numerator should be, NR means a numerator, then numerator should be of the form. When the denominator having the Z minus K whole square, the numerator should be KZ. You are going to have KZ. And in case if you have the denominator as Z minus K whole cube, then the numerator should be of the form K square Z plus KZ square. You should have the numerator as like that. So after getting the numerator as KZ and K square Z plus KZ square, then if you find the step number 4, you are going to find finally find ZT inverse. Finally find ZT inverse. So ZT inverse of KZ by Z minus K whole square will be K power n into n. K power n into n. In case ZT inverse of K square Z by K square Z plus KZ square divided by Z minus K whole cube will be equal to K power n into n square. K power n into n square. That is the value of standard ZT inverse. Now let us consider the given problem. Given problem is what? U bar of Z. U bar of Z is equal to Z by Z minus 2 into Z minus 3. Now the problem is of the form F of Z by G of Z. And G of Z has been already factorized. The G of Z has been already factorized. In some problem, they are going to provide this in quadratic equation of the form Z square minus 5Z plus 6. You should factorize that and resolve by partial fraction. Now, the second procedure, the step number 2 says that we are going to divide by Z, right? If you divide by Z, you are going to get U bar of Z by Z. You are going to get u bar of z by z is equal to, divide by z, z by z get cancelled, 1 by z minus 2 into z minus 3. Name this as equation star. Name this as equation star. Enter the right hand side and resolve this by partial fraction. So it is what? 1 by z minus 2 into z minus 3. Z minus 3, which is equal to, as we have non-repeated factor, you should know how to write by partial fraction. It is a by z minus 2 plus b by z minus 3. So now multiplying throughout by z minus 2 into z minus 3, you are going to get 1 equal to a is multiplied with or z minus 3 into a plus z minus 2 into b. So now equating each factor to find the values of a and b, equate each factors to 0. Once you equate z minus 2 equal to 0, z minus 2 equal to 0, that becomes z equal to what? 2. Z equal to 2. So if you substitute z minus 2 equal to 0 in this above equation, we are going to get one of the values called a or b. So 1 equal to z minus z in place of z I am substituting z equal to 2. 2 minus 3 into a plus z minus 2 is what? 0. 0 into b is what? 0. So therefore simplifying this, 1 equal to 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1 into a. So therefore a value is what? Minus 1. Therefore a value is what? Minus 1. Since 1 by minus 1 is minus 1. Similarly put equating another factor to 0, put z minus 3 equal to 0. Put z minus 3 equal to 0. Then that implies what? Z equal to 3 in this equation. So therefore you are going to get 1 equal to 3 minus 3 is what? 0. Therefore 0 into a is 0 plus 3 minus 2 into b. So which is nothing but b equal to what? 1. Since 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 by 1 is what? 1. So substituting this value here in equation 1. If you name this as equation 1, I am going to name this as equation 1. So if you substitute that in equation 1, so you are going to get 1 by z minus 2 into z minus 3. It will be equal to minus 1 by z minus 2 plus 1 by z minus 3. Now this is what? From star this is nothing but what? U bar of z by z. From star 1 by z minus 2 into z minus 3 is what? U bar of z by z. Substitute that value, which is equal to minus 1 by z minus 2 plus 1 by z minus 3. Now multiply by z and taking zt inverse on both the side. Bs means both the side. So we are going to get zt inverse of u bar of z. Zt inverse of u bar of z is equal to, minus can be taken outside, minus I am multiplying by z and taking zt inverse, it becomes minus zt inverse of z by z minus 2. Z by z minus 2 plus zt inverse of z by z minus 3. Z by z minus 3. Now we have studied in the previous session. So we know that what is z transform of k power n. What is z transform of k power n? It is z by z minus k, right? Z by z minus k. So instead of zt, consider zt inverse. Zt inverse of z by z minus k. Zt inverse of z by z minus k. Zt inverse of z by z minus k is what? K power n. You are going to get k power n. Similarly, z by, instead of k here we have 2. So zt inverse of z by z minus 2. Zt inverse of z by z minus 2 is what? 2 power n. So zt inverse of u bar of z is un, which is equal to minus 2 power n. Similarly, zt inverse of z by z minus 3, instead of k we have 3 here. Zt inverse of z by z minus 3 is 3 power n. This is the required solution for the given function called u bar of z. That is what the inverse z transform, and finally the solution in terms of un we have. I go with one more problem. Obtain the inverse z transform of u bar of z equal to 4z square minus 2z divided by z cube minus 5z square plus 8z minus 4. So go with the solution. Consider the given problem. Given u bar of z is equal to 4z square minus 2z all divided by z cube minus 5z square plus 8z minus 4. Now, actually the problem is in standard form called f of z by g of z. But g of z should be factorized. G of z should be factorized. Now, your thinking will be on factorization. How to factorize this? It is the easy way to factorize this by using your calculator. The coefficient of x cube is 1. Coefficient of x square is minus 5. Coefficient of x is 8. Coefficient of constant term is minus 4 plus equal to. So when you are getting x1 as 1 and x2 as 2, you got x1 and x2, which means x equal to 1, you got one more root as 2. As the degree of this equation is what? 3, right? You should have 3 roots, right? You are getting 2 roots. The second root will be repeated root. The second root will be repeated root. So therefore, you got the roots as 1, 2, 2 for the cubic equation. And the factors can be written as x minus 1 into x minus 2 the whole square equal to 0. So by using calculator, the cubic equation can be solved. So the roots of this equation is z equal to 1, 2, 2. Z equal to 1, 2, 2. So therefore, I can rewrite this problem as u bar of z is equal to 4z square minus 2z whole divided by z minus 1 into z minus 2 the whole square. Z minus 2 the whole square. I got the factors here. But when I observe the factor, I have got the repeated factor. I have given in the note, if you get the repeated factors in the denominator, the numerator should be of the form I have explained you. If you get the repeated factor as z minus k whole square, the numerator should be what? Numerator should be kz, right? So in that way, I am going with that note. Considering that note, I will apply the definition of z transform. Z transform of k power n is what? Z transform of k power n is z by z minus k. Z by z minus k. Similarly, what is z transform of n into k power n? N into k power n is what? Kz. Kz by z minus k the whole square. Z minus k the whole square. Right? Is it right? So using this definition, I required the factors are z minus 1 and z minus 2 the whole square. To get these factors in the denominator, so I can write z transform of 1 power n as what? Z by z minus 1. I got that factor, z minus 1. To get z minus 2, if you resolve this by partial fraction, what you are going to get? A by z minus 1 plus b by z minus 2 plus c by z minus 2 the whole square, right? So therefore, I can find out now z transform of 2 power n. Z transform of 2 power n is what? Z by z minus 2. Z by z minus 2. Yet to find out what? Z minus 2 the whole square. So applying the definition here, this property, we can apply the property called z transform of n into k power n is what? Kz, right? So therefore, z transform of n into 2 power n is what? 2z by z minus 2 the whole square. Z minus 2 the whole square. Now u bar of z. Now you can write u bar of z as what? U bar of z is equal to, is nothing but what? 4z square minus 2z divided by z minus 1 into z minus 2 the whole square. If I resolve this by partial fraction, you are going to get what? You are going to get how I am going to resolve by just multiplying these values by constants and add all those values. Az by z minus 1 plus bz by z minus 2 plus c into 2z by z minus 2 the whole square. So according to the procedure, divide by z. If you divide by z, you are going to get u bar of z by z is equal to, dividing by z we are getting here 4z minus 2 divided by z minus 1 into z minus 2 the whole square, which is equal to a by z minus 1 plus b by z minus 2 plus c 2c by z minus 2 the whole square. Now find the values of ABC. Consider this equation. So name this as, you can name this as equation star. By using these two values, so cross multiply the value called as z minus 1 into z minus 2 the whole square. So I will get, we are going to get 4z minus 2 equal to a is multiplied with z minus 2 whole square. Since z minus 2 whole square into z minus 1 divided by z minus 1. Z minus 1 get cancelled. Plus b into z minus 1 into z minus 2 plus 2c into z minus 1. Z minus 2 whole square get cancelled. So now to find the value of ABC, go with the substitution called put equating the factors to 0. Put z minus 1 equal to 0. That implies z equal to 1. So therefore 4 into 1 is 4 minus 2. Wherever you have z minus 1, that term will be 0. This term is 0 and this term is 0. So a into 1 minus 2 the whole square plus 0 plus 0. So 4 minus 2 is what? 2 into a into minus 1 the whole square. So therefore that implies a value is what? A equal to 2. A equal to 2. 2 equal to a into 1. So 2 by 1 is 2 itself. Therefore a value is 2. Now yet to find the value called b and c. So equate another factor to 0. That is z minus 2 equal to 0. So that implies z equal to 2 in this equation. So substituting z equal to 2 in this equation, 4 2s are 8 minus 2, which is equal to, wherever you have z minus 2, that term will be 0. First term is 0 plus second term is also 0 plus 2c into 2 minus 1. So 8 minus 2 is 6 equal to 2c into 1. So 2 1s are 2 3s are. So that implies c equal to 3. I got the value as c as 3. Yet to find what? Finally I require to find the value of b. So how to find? Just put z equal to 0. Put z equal to 0. So 4 into 0 is 0. 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2 which is equal to a into 0 minus 2 is minus 2 the whole square plus b into 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 0 minus 2 is minus 2 plus 2c into 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So therefore you know the value called a and c, you can substitute simultaneously. Minus 2 into a value is what? 2 into minus 2 the whole square is 4 plus minus into minus plus 2 1 into 2 2b minus the value of c is 3 minus 2 into 3. So simplifying this, the value of b will be minus 2 here 8 2 4s are 8 here minus 6 you are going to get 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6 is what? 2. So which is equal to 2 plus 2b. So simplifying this, we are going to get minus 2. If you shift this term to left hand side, it will be minus 2. So 2b equal to minus 4. So from this, b is what? B equal to minus 2. I got the value called B as minus 2. Now substituting A, B, C value in equation star and multiplying Z and taking ZT inverse on both the sides, we are going to get the value called UN for the given problem. Now substituting the values of A, B and C in star and also multiply by Z and taking ZT inverse in star, we obtain ZT inverse of Z by Z get cancelled. ZT inverse of U bar of Z is equal to ZT inverse of U bar of Z is equal to the value of A is what? A value is 2. You can take out that outside. 2 into ZT inverse of, I am multiplying by Z, therefore Z by Z minus 1 plus the value of B is what? Minus 2 taken outside, minus 2 into ZT inverse of, I am multiplying by Z, Z by Z minus 2 plus the value of C is 3 into ZT inverse of 2 should be retained as it is 2Z divided by Z minus 2 the whole square. So I have explained you everything, the values of ZT inverse. So by looking at that, we can write UN as, therefore UN equal to 2 into 1 power n plus into minus 2 into 2 power n plus 3 into n 2 power n into 2 power n. So if you want, you can simplify further, which is 1 power n is 1 itself, 2 minus bases are same, add the powers, 2 power n plus 1 plus 3 n into 2 power n, 3 into n into 2 power n you are going to have. This is what is the required ZT inverse of U bar of Z is the required ZT inverse of U bar of Z.